What is up? What is up, y'all? It's me, the Bob the Doctor, back at you again with another video. I have been currently covering a lot of Honkai Starrail currently, just because, um, as a even as a gotcha game, a game that's designed to kind of steal your money and all that. It still is a very interesting game as a turn-based game. So I figured I would make this video to kind of show you guys how I've been cheesing the simulated universe mode in the game. I've been really farming out that ability tree, and I found a really easy way to do this. As you guys can see, I have just gotten through, I believe, World 4, and I am on World 5. Currently, this is recommended level 55. I have not attempted it for the first attempt yet, but currently I am sitting at a level 50 team of the main character, sitting with the physical trait, and then Asta, obviously fire, Bronya with harmony, and then Natasha with physical as well, or excuse me, Bronya with wind, obviously, but whatever. Elements and then their types. That's the point. We're gonna go ahead and get into a simulated universe match just to show you guys what I'm kind of like dealing with here. What I like to farm on is one level below what I'm currently on. So since I just completed 4, I'm gonna go ahead and farm 3 since that's what I've been farming. So every time you'll complete this, you'll get 1/10 of this point clear reward as talent points for you to go ahead and increase your strength for all runs consecutively after this. And this can also be a really quick way to get a hold of a lot of extra gems. I don't know what they're called in this game, but basically gems, the paid currency. You can get a shit ton of those by doing a lot of the unlocks for the first time for a lot of these different passives that you're going to collect. It'll make it more sense as I go through. Here we go. Now, this is the most important part of the speed run, is that we're going to have to pick the hunt. The hunt gives you an ability that is a huge AoE, and it'll make some more sense here in just a moment. But let's go ahead and dive on in. So, what I like to pick is when I'm starting out is I pick the obtain 1 blessing or 1 2-star rarity, just because it's going to instantly start me off with one of these ones, which is going to give me the hunt. Now, your main goal on this speed run is to pick hunt for almost every reward. So since we're going speed, we don't necessarily even have to read the rewards. We just want to kind of run through and get all of the hunt rewards. Excuse me if there's a little bit of an echo. I had my speakers a little bit too loud. But there we go. I went into that battle with a weakness, so everything should be pretty quick here, pretty self-explanatory. We're just going to spam out Qs so we can have max skill points and everything for some of the little harder fights, so it goes a lot faster. Since we don't have any hunt here, I do have enough talent points in Simulated Universe for me to go ahead and reset blessings, so I'm going to do that now. And there you go, a hunt right here. So that's my second hunt perk. And because this is another one, I can go ahead and reset again. And there we go, another hunt perk. So there we go. Boom. We've already unlocked the spend 100 points of energy to do the AoE. We're going to go ahead and select that. That is the hunt special ability for having 5 hunt passives. And we're going to show you a little bit of what that looks like here in a little while, because we're not going to use the spell until we actually have another passive, and that'll make sense here in a little while. We're currently stacking hunt, so always select hunt and keep it rolling. For the lower levels, I like to do just because you can kind of just rush through and you don't really even have to care about whether or not you have weakness or anything on the enemies. Because this skill is going to take care of it, you'll see. So let's see. No hunt. We'll reset. No hunt still, so we'll go with Nihility. There we go. And try to choose combat because combats are faster. A lot of the times it will just take you into a single or maybe even a double encounter, but nothing too long. But that's definitely the fastest way to get through these ones. Every now and then you can choose encounter, and it will give you an encounter where you can kind of just go through a dialogue box and click no at the end. But I tend to like to do as many fights as I can because that lets you stack the hunt faster. So there we go. Go combat again. Breaking the boxes also helps if you're having trouble with these levels. To go a little bit faster, you can enhance your abilities when you get to the levels in between, and that'll make sense later down the road. So yeah, obviously I can do this on auto mode, but I want to show you guys kind of how the team works. So just to speed this one up, we're going to go ahead and use the ult. You guys can see what it does. And obviously, there you go. Kind of just kills everything on the screen. But once we have the next perk, let's see here. I still didn't get it. So we're going to go ahead and unlock this one. This little book right here represents talents that you have not gotten yet. So that definitely helps you go ahead and stack. Make sure that you get all of them done because that will give you more gems. And it looks like we didn't get no hunts for both of those. So we're just going to unlock 2 brand new perks we haven't done yet. Go ahead and activate this support. And then we'll auto this one just to show you guys what the team can do. This is definitely a team that you can acquire through free-to-play. I'm 100% free-to-play. I haven't put a dime into this game. I'm just pretty knowledgeable from other games in the past. My team is wearing pretty much full plus 12'd out purple gear at the moment. All of them are currently maxed out on all of their skill trees as well as their... what are they even called? Lord, the other things that you summon are all maxed out. Not the Eidolons. Asta is Eidolon 3, I think, but the other mobs I got are not that maxed out. Like the Nat 5 Bronya, she's only 1. I only summoned 1 of her. The main character is maxed out on Eidolons because luckily the story does give you all the Eidolons you need for her. So that's nice. And then I think my healer has 1 Eidolon. Okay, now here, when you get to a select curio, if you have Space-Time Prism, I heavily suggest it. It's almost an automatic pick because it ups your Eidolon resonance for all your characters by 1. So Nat 5s, when you're that free-to-play player, a lot of the times Nat 5s, their best trait is the basically the first upgrade. So yeah. And here we go. This will make it a little bit faster. What we do is I always collect enhance 2 random blessings because this is going to go ahead and just basically upgrade 2 that you already have, which since you know that you've been selecting the hunt pretty much this entire time, it's most likely going to upgrade the hunt. And hunt is almost always inclined towards DPS and things like that, making your characters do more damage. So like I was saying, even without reading the skills necessarily, you can kind of get a gist that most of the perks underneath the hunt tree will add damage. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Still no more hunt, but let's go. I guess remembrance. We'll go with the highest perk. Chance to freeze on damage. These little mobs right here can run away from you and actually disappear. These mobs give you extra fights so that you can get more perks during the fight. So if you see these guys during one of your fights, definitely try to chase after them. If they do start running away, hit them with a ranged unit fast because they will disappear and you'll lose out on one of the extra fights you can do for some more perks. And you notice I did just go ahead and leave the auto on because it will make it a little bit faster for me to go ahead and get through everything. And I'm assuming that's what most people are going to be doing anyway, so no need to go ahead and beat around the bush or anything. But as you can see, my characters pretty much work in tandem really, really well. There we go, another hunt. And there we go, another hunt. Perfect. And here we go. Now, at this screen, you're always going to select resonance formation, bow, and arrow. This is the most important thing. When Path Resonance, the hunt, deals damage, enemies whose HP is lower than 50% are guaranteed to receive critical hits, with the critical damage at 50%. When the enemy is defeated, regenerates 50% energy. So, this will lower the crit damage but ups the crit rate, so it guarantees crit on low health enemies below 50%. So, you'll see what's going to happen here in a little while, what we do with that. Okay, so we're basically just gonna activate it off the bat, and it recharges itself automatically. So that whole fight was just instant. We keep selecting hunt. Even though I could have selected one that I have never selected before, we want to keep it going fast, so I can keep the video going pretty quick. Let me see here. Yeah, we're at about 10 minutes right now, so even with me demonstrating what's going on, it's still about 10 minutes so far, not too bad.
Time to change tactics.
There we go. That's gonna kill those side guys. Let me use the skill again. And then I auto.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The only time I won't auto is once I've gotten this skill upgraded. Sometimes the AI will mess up and it'll use it on some units that are not gonna really regenerate you any points, because you'll see what I mean here in a little while. But once I get a couple more perks in the hunt, I'll actually have 2 charges of this skill. So you'll see where it goes, where you can kind of back to forth and kill everybody kind of thing. Let's see. Ooh, that was tough. I should have taken the 3-star. Let's just go ahead and go with that one. What do we got? I love how on the one video I make, I don't get that many hunt perks, but I'm still basically guaranteed to get it still. But we'll see. Yeah. And we actually made it to the boss without getting the buff for 2 perks, or for the 2 attacks. So I'll get to show you guys partially what this build can do, but definitely it can be a lot faster when you get that second perk. So really unlucky run here, but who knows, maybe I'll re-record the video. I don't know. I feel like it's best to show worst case scenario. But best case scenario, I would have had 2 charges right there. I would have been able to kill both sets of these guys. Because that is one of the most difficult parts of this fight, is that he summons ads. So. But we should still be able to take care of it. Yeah, this fight is just so much longer without the perk that I was trying to get. But it is what it is. I'll definitely go ahead and re-record a part where I show what can happen when this thing is maxed out. But I'll go ahead and continue this one that way. I did show a lot of quick tips and tricks. Sub trees right here. I'm 21 ability points activated. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut here. And yeah, I'll be back with a Japard run where I actually have the full buff. So yeah, be right back. Perfect. Okay. And there's Japard. Nice. Here we go. Let's see what this fight looks like when you do it the right way.
I'm okay. Rules are made to be broken. Time to change tactics.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Speed boost. Break him down a little bit. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that guy should be low enough. Here we go.
Battle
Dead.
is unavoidable.
Dead.
You'll
Almost
pay.
dead.
We've entered the storm.
Go ahead and attack Loosed
To guard and
again.
defend.
Easy peasy.
On my command. Stay focused. This ends here.
Okay, so there we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and heal.
Much better. Time for a shot.
Alright, so here we go.
Who invited
Second
you?
set of mobs.
Who will it be? This battle is unavoidable. Let's make it quick.
Easy peasy. This should take care of it. Yep. Oh, he activated his perk. Okay.
Rules
That's okay, though.
to be broken.
We do that. And then one more. Easy peasy. Auto attack until he's dead. And now final phase. He summons these two bronies.
That hurt. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Go ahead and heal up.
Everything is ridiculous.
Speed up again.
These trailblazers, your blessing. Lend me your strength. Naughty child. That's better.
Go ahead and heal.
Who will it be?
We stand together. This ends
Okay, there we go. Once he puts up that wall, just double check that it's up.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Time for a shot.
Okay, yeah, the wall's up. Now we hit it twice with this. It should break the wall. That's breaking his defense.
Nap time.
Easy peasy.
Who invited you? Everything is ordained by the stars, so stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
And yeah, pretty much easy peasy from here.
Little something. Think nothing of it.
You'll see that it's pretty much just like 2 hits away.
on my command. Not a step closer.
Unless he procs his passive again. But I don't think it's a cooldown. Should be okay. Are they gonna kill my Asta? Damn. Nah, chillin'. Here we go. GG. Well, that's pretty much it, boys. If you guys want to see a full build, like I was saying before, I can definitely show you guys all of my units. Like I was saying before, I'm using Bronya, main character on physical, Natasha, and Asta as my main group. Definitely very, very much so free to play friendly. And this is one of the best ways to farm Simulator Universe. I've been at it for 30 minutes total, and I've gained like 400 points or whatever it is, like 360, I guess. So obviously it's not like the fastest, you could do, of course there's probably pay to win players out there that farm it a lot faster. But this is definitely very, very valuable to get all of these perks unlocked. So, as well as I will also show real quick the index, like I was saying before. I did recently discover nihility, so that's why I get more nihility. Fuck, pronouncing that damn word. I get more of these perks now on the board. So if you want to speed run faster, what I suggest is once you have discovered the hunt at level, level 3, farm level 3 out for a little while before you complete level 3, or excuse me, level 4, because the more levels you unlock, the more aeons or gods or whatever you want to call them are going to unlock, and the more perks are going to be in that little pool. That's why it was harder for me to get a actual run to show, because it's hard to get those hunt perks to show up when there's more perks on the board. So obviously this does get a little bit less lucrative as you get down the board, but obviously I'm already at 6 of 7 aeons unlocked. So the odds of you still getting hunt perks are definitely pretty high. And being able to re-roll once you get to a certain point in your talent board is definitely super super useful. So I hope this video helps you guys out. If anything, hopefully it shows you just a little bit of tips and trips on tricks, excuse me, on how I do things. I'm currently Trailblazer level 38. I think on the first day or two, I did not abuse all of my resets with gems for my energy. So for about 5 days ish, 6 days, I've been using every single reset for energy, or the whatever they call it, the warp energy or whatever. This shit and this shit. I've been refilling that day by day. I'll just go ahead and breeze through the build real quick. Running with Space Ceiling, Musketeer on almost all of them. So, there we go. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good day.